course, just like any old kid in a car, he decides to play with the radio. And out came one of the strangest radio broadcasts I ever heard of. And it went a little something like this.
Good evening, this is David Smith of the CLN Sports Network with all the latest sports news. Today's top story is the signing of a new manager for the Ottawa Oakleys. Taking the helm of the club is the renowned
Dr. Phyllis Klopp, your medical answer woman of the air. First, we have a letter from a listener at
The State Farmers Market with your daily produce and livestock report. Blueberry prices are low this week, while you can buy a bush loaf for only
$1.5 million over a 3-year period. Johnson will be leading his team into
the lower lumbar region of the spinal column. You can get some relief by daily drinking a glass of warm
rainwater from a mud-soaked field. Players will try to keep their footing slipping and slopping through
the circulatory system, which of course is composed of veins, arteries, capillaries,
zucchini, rutabaga, garlic.
Smith, King, and Washington, which completed the backfield for the Oakleys. King was slightly injured in yesterday's game, so the coach felt it necessary to remove
the brain, which of course will not
affect his playing game.
Our next question is from Lucille Sweatington. She writes, this morning I experienced a sharp pain over my left nostril. Upon closer examination I found
Big, green, juicy watermelon. Come on down and pick one out. Get them while they are still.
Being drilled through the uprights and set a new NFL record of 97 successful
heart attacks is discussed in his book Hearty Heart Hearts. Dr. Swartz is considered by many to be one of the greatest
Turkeys on today's market. Beef prices are way up this week because of the scarcity of
clean water and fresh air in the
locker room of the world champions of basketball, Paducah
pork brains, which are also high in nutritional value. Planting season is upon us again. Many farmers have already begun to cultivate
the wax in their ears. Neglect in this area can cause
root rot, the blight, hoof and mouth, rabies, and probably the worst disease of all,
John McEnroe.
All you have to do is drive the infected livestock
193 miles an hour around the oval track at Daytona. Sitting on pole position is Richard Petty in his 1990s sides down
ruptured spleen. Mrs. Korn, my advice to you is to eat
a bushel of prunes
while doing a 2.5 backflip off the uneven paradigm. She is perhaps the greatest female gymnast today. What balance, what grace, what poise.
What a hog. This prize-winning Blue Root beauty is
Mrs. Gertrude Abernathy of Chickapaw, Tennessee. She asked, when can I
go diving off the cliffs of Acapulco?
My answer?
When you have plenty of potatoes in your root cellar. That is all your farm news for today. I've enjoyed the program. I'm sure you will agree it's been a real
pain in the neck. Once again, this has been
the old farm philosophy saying, don't count your chickens before they
foul out.
If the shoe fits,
send it to Dr. Phyllis Klopp in care of this station.
Finally, remember what a famous general, farmer, and president George Washington said to his men at one night at Valley Forge.
Good night.